What's good, y'all? Just Prince TV here, man. I'm still recovering. That's why I got the mask and everything on, as you can see. But check this out, man. I want to talk about something that Joey Crack, King of the Bronx, Fat Joe said. He said hip hop is 50% Latino, 50% black. And that's the credit that it deserves. Basically, you saying Latinos played a role in hip hop just as much as black people. And you know what I say to that? I say, Joey Crack, I respect you because you're from New York. I'm from New York. I know how you move in New York. I know you move them things. I know you're a real street cat, but you're capping on this. This is a lie. This is just another example of people downgrading something that minorities created, main minorities, which is black people, and they're getting their credit stolen and taken away from them. You were the guest in hip hop. We let you in, we opened the door, we let you even use the N-word. And you try to take the whole thing. You went into the house, you touched the refrigerator, looked at the door and just said, hey, let me take all the food. You even didn't ask, can you take some of the food? You took all of it. All right? It's not factual at all. Okay, my brother, listen, man. If you came up in New York back in the days, you realize Puerto Ricans and blacks didn't even always get along. And Puerto Ricans, they will be the first to tell you, don't you ever call me black. They don't even want to be recognized as black people, even though there's some Latinos that is as black as the dirt. And, you know, they're close to Haiti and, you know, Dominican Republic and all this other stuff that's close to black people. But at the same time, you don't want to be viewed as black. If you don't want to be viewed as black, you don't want to have nothing to do with black culture, then why the fuck are you trying to take credit for stealing hip hop away from black people? You don't deserve the right to do that. That's like me making Latino music. I can speak Spanish all I want, but that doesn't mean I'm Puerto Rican. I would never get accepted as a Puerto Rican. So, with that being said, man, it is what it is. You can't tell me, oh, you're not invited into Latino culture to the fullest. You know, you could be a guest. So then I could tell you the same thing for hip hop and black people. That is black music. It started by black people and will always be black music. Just because you made a career out of it and other races made a career out of it, that don't mean you have the right to steal the culture. You are a guest. So you should show respect to the culture of what it is. Because I remember when I was coming up in New York, there was this Puerto Rican family that me and my cousins used to beef with, right? And they used to call us a bunch of racist things, right? But you live in the same communities with us, that doesn't mean you view yourself the same way as black people. Because a lot of Puerto Ricans wanted to get accepted by white people. And when they didn't get accepted by white people, they turned to the next culture, the next community, which was black people. And they looked to get support from them. But if you want to join the party, you want to join the revolution, my fellow Latinos, because I got nothing but love for y'all. I really do love y'all, you know, from the bottom of my heart, man, because I was raised around Puerto Ricans, like I said, even though we was beefing sometimes. It's all love, man, street shit, you know. My Dominicans, my Latinos, I love y'all, you know. Y'all bring some of the best things to the world, best cultures. But don't do that, man. Don't try to steal culture that don't belong to y'all. Y'all guests in hip hop. We gave y'all the ultimate key to let y'all speak the N-word. You're the only nationality that get a free pass to use the N-word completely, right? And get no judgment out of it. But you want to sit there and say you created hip hop? Fat Joe, you know damn well just because you grew up in the Bronx and it started in the Bronx, that don't mean your people started hip hop. You guys was busy making Latino music, right? And there was a time Puerto Ricans considered rap music jungle music, same way as white people did. So how did you start something that you didn't even accept into your culture at first? Do the math. Rap music was always accepted into black culture because it was started by black people. That's just the facts of the matter, man. You got to keep it real. So these topics are really tricky topics to touch on, but it's not that tricky because it's just another example of black culture being raped, as it always has. Black people created rock and roll, but who took the mantle and control it? White people, right? And I'm just speaking facts. I'm by far Not even close to being racist, as you see right here. So I just want to get that out the way, because you see right here, I'm in another country. I'm in the Philippines right now, chomping it up with my fellow Filipinos, right? I got love for everybody. But what I don't accept is a culture vulture. I don't accept people raping somebody's culture. Because even though I'm here in the Philippines, I can't claim to be Filipino, nor do I want to be, right? I have to respect their culture, but at the same time, you got to respect my culture. Just because you like something, that don't mean your race or your culture started it, man. Pay some respect. Just Prince TV out, man. You know how we do. Peace.